My people, I apologize because I am on a very noisy road with lots of trucks going by, as you can see. But I just wanted to post a really quick video because I wish I would have filmed yesterday. The sky has been so crazy here in Florida, trying to get the sun glare out. The streaks are actually planes that have gone by, but yesterday we had, I don't even know how to describe it. It was like big, huge clusters of clouds, and then there were all these streaks that were flat on the bottom. Yes, when I was way back in school, I could remember and tell you what they are. Can't tell you now. Hopefully the sun, sorry, my 7-Eleven cup's going to try to block it. You guys can see that. Look at these streaks that are coming down. They look like tornadoes, but we're not having tornadoes at all. The weather started out at 40-something this morning, and it's going to be 80-something this afternoon. That is Florida life for ya. And I am walking my happy butt after a bus ride down. Mom had an appointment, so she couldn't take me where I needed to go, so I'm walking about 3 miles to get to the appointment that I need to get to. And I'm tired. I did do a second Wally this morning. Cheapy Wally test. It exactly is the same, maybe a tinge darker. But until I see it, which won't be for either tomorrow or the next day, today's Thursday the 3rd of December, until I see it dark enough that I feel like I can get the digis to say pregnant, which only lasts for about 24 hours, then I'll make an appointment to go in and try to get on progesterone. Until then, I'm using the progesterone cream, the little tiny bit that I have left, and it's intravag. Yeah, that part. It's messy because once, obviously, it's warm in there, and it should be, and it makes it kind of leak out. So, not the best thing that I chose to do this morning before going on this errand, but 'tis what it is. I'm trying not to have a repeat of what happened this last time. So, anyway, I will update if I have anything else happen that's good on the clips. I need to get by the pawn shop because I have stuff in there. And Mom's had some dental appointment and then going to another appointment to get her oil changed or something. And I wish I had been filming earlier because you guys would see her signs of dementia. She was screaming and yelling at me at 9 a.m., hurry up, we gotta leave. And I said, you told me 9:15. Then she said, well, it's almost 9:15. So then she takes the dogs out, and Romeo's peeing everywhere, so I don't know if she's giving him the wrong amount of medication or what, because there's no reason he shouldn't be able to hold his pee for 2 hours, or not even 2 hours. So then I was irritated enough to be like, there goes the bus I could have probably hopped on instead of walking. Yep, I'm making the walk 3 miles down here. Anyway, then she started to say I gave him too much water, this, that, and the other, and I didn't. So then when I was like, listen, I'm naked. I literally walked out of my room butt-ass naked. I'm like, what do you want me to do? I'm just putting on clothes. Chill out. It's not like we're going to be late to be anywhere. And so she went outside, and then I put on my pants, and I go to come outside, and she literally walked from her brand new car that she's had for 2 years plus now. I bought her old car. She walks down the driveway to the old car, which is my SUV, the gold one. It looks nothing like her red car, and decides she's going to walk down there. So I'm just standing there in the driveway, and I'm like, you were just bitching at me about taking too long. What are you doing? And then she's like, oh, and then she comes back to her car. Somewhere in her brain, it triggered something that told her she still was supposed to be driving and owning the old car that she sold to me over 2 years ago. I'm telling y'all, living with old folks going through memory issues is kind of like dealing with children. I'm trying to be good, y'all. I really am. But I gotta get back on this walk because I don't want to be late for this appointment. Got a lot of junk going on, and I need to handle it. What's up, my COVID friends? Wearing a mask as usual. Been straightening the hair the last few days. It's a little crazy now because it was windy earlier, and then it rained on me. But basically just waiting on the slow 31 bus to get over here. Still got 2 lines on the test. I'll show you pictures when I get back to the house. It's not any darker though, but I messed myself up. Actually, it's darker than the first frere. Second one's darker, but I messed myself up by getting ahead of myself at 3:30 in the morning. The bus. And deciding I was going to use one of my 2 digis, which were the Equate Walmart brand digis. Should have just saved it and not bought it. Because they, online, a lot of people say they're not as sensitive as your normal frere line test. So, tis what it is. That one came up saying, not pregnant, which is the worst word you ever want to see on a test. But I've already seen 2 frares that both, one was very light and the second one's a little darker. So I'll add those into the video later. Right now I need this bus to pull up because I've been out all day trying to chase applications down that I put in months ago, and everybody said, oh, we're hiring around Christmas season. It's here. How come you're not hiring? About over this. But did find some coupons somebody threw on the side of the road for 7-Eleven members, which I am. In the membership clear. What the fuck that was? And basically they were giving away a free quarter-pound hot dog, a free drink of your choice, and the other one was a free taquito. So since the mall has recently added a 7-Eleven, I rolled right up in there and used one of those coupons because I hadn't eaten, and I was hungry. I was hangry. So anyway, I'll update y'all in a minute. Crazy folks waiting for the bus as usual. That was this one right here, and it was just loud a minute ago. There it is. So, and I had bought a whole carton of cigarettes for T-Hubs, which he has not needed right now, so I just managed to sell them to a lady, 5 packs for $5 because I needed some money in my pocket. And I found a 7-Eleven gift card from years ago, and I thought it would have like $2 on it. That thing was bumping. There was almost $80 on there. So, it's been a good day. Let me go talk to the natives over here. So, I'm on the bus now. The bus pulled up literally a minute or so after I hung up. Crazy boy was saying they're looking for him, they're gonna jump me, they're gonna beat me up, and I'm like, who are you talking about? And he said, they coming to get me, they're gonna jump me. I said, well, nobody can find you if you keep moving. No idea what he was talking about. Just didn't want crazy party everyone sitting next to my table. So then he asked me, you want a Newport? I don't smoke. So I was like, no, I'm good. I just sold those packs of cigarettes that I had to a lady that was getting ready to go buy cigarettes. So that worked out conveniently, so the gods have shined in my favor today. Ow. My hip, though, is not shining in my favor. It hurt so bad. I ended up going back to the ER because they need to do a CT or MRI. I know nothing was broken, but this pain is non-stop and it just stays there. It's not getting in. Plus, I absolutely need to be on progesterone as long as this stuff, part of the tests, rather not stuff, the tests keep coming out positive. Again, I'm just trying to wait to use the second digital, hopefully, to get strong enough on HCG since I'm taking the progesterone cream from GNC. A lot of initials going on there, Jen. And that way I can roll up in the ER with the test that says pregnant, because if it comes up on urine, it always has higher HCG in your blood than your urine. So I'm not playing this time at all. Forget the clinic, forget the doctor's offices, because all of them are acting like, oh, no one can come in for 2-3 weeks. Not doing it. Bus driver has literally just made a loop around the parking lot. We are right back at the stop again where the crazy man is. Can't win for losing today, y'all. My back is killing me so bad. It literally just feels like a screwdriver is just stuck there. It hurts to sit, it hurts to walk. It's crazy. Just passed him, he's outside the bus. Anyway, I don't even know, because right now the way my hip is and my back is, there's nothing I could do with this. They did tell me at some point I might have to have back surgery or neck surgery because they affect two different parts. My neck's not bothering me so much as my back. This has been a couple months now with this sciatic pain, and nothing they've given me is touching it, and I'm not one to take pain pills just to take them. Not about that life. Anyway, I will make sure to add pictures in here of the two prayers, and the Digi probably still should be on. It says not pregnant, but it was the Equate, which is the generic wall mount version of the clear blue digital, because those are all sold out. So I only got them because they were cheap and Mom was paying for them. So I'm not really believing the not pregnant, because the prayers are coming up with lines for sure. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Next clip. Bye. Hello everybody. It is now Saturday. I have been ripping and running every day of the week despite my hip telling me, bitch, sit down. Just went in to get face-to-face with the manager at Tractor Supply. Not in a bad way, but if you guys remember, I applied for this job nearly 2 years ago. I already did the phone interview. They told me they had a position for me then. In a week, that turned into a month, that turned into wait till season or summer, then wait till, winter season. And now here we are again on holidays. So I'm just over it. I've been all day yesterday running through Brandon and at the mall to get in the face of everybody else that I put applications in, because it's so easy for them to brush you off when you're not in their face. And I got a lot of little debts I've incurred lately that I need to get on top of. Nothing major, but still. Sucks to walk around with no money in your pocket. I do have some gift cards that I'm using right now that I found. I dug them out of the drawer. Thank God they did not expire. Heading into Wally World right now to get some more 88-cent cheapies. The first signals, hopefully they're there. Haven't had any tests since what I mentioned, and it'll be added in this video. That Digi that said not pregnant. But again, it was the Equate brand generic, not the true clear blue. Thought I saw Mom's car. So I'm not so worried about that, because I definitely know that the line was darker on that second prayer, but I only had a 2-pack. Because for some reason, Winn-Dixie thinks they need to charge $5 more. The 2-pack of Frere was like 16 bucks. When at Walmart, you can get it for like, what, 9? So yeah, I wasn't happy about that. Anyway, it's been a couple days since I tested, and I don't have any yet, other than one Digi left, and I'm saving that one. So I am going to head in Wally and go pick up some cheapies if they haven't cleared them off the shelf, because it is Saturday. And sorry, I'm sweaty and I didn't sleep all night, so I look like dog pee-pee and poop mixed together. I'm gonna run in here, get some cheapies, whatever I can find, because I've got a couple dollars on me that from cigarettes that I sold yesterday. People waiting on the bus love their cigarettes, and they kept asking for cigarettes. I said, I have a whole pack. I can sell you that, but I got a couple packs, and this lady was like, I'll take them. So I got $5 to my name, a bug that won't leave me alone, and I'm getting ready to put on this mask. Of course, the camo mask, because I can't find my other two, but it's also very appropriate for Tractor Supply. So yeah, I'm gonna run in here, and then I'm gonna try to end this video with the actual test when I do it at the house. And I got a long walk to get back to the house. Walking the hip seems to be better than riding a bike, because riding a bike is nearly impossible. Ow. Hello everybody, I am mad sweaty. Temperature went up real quick once you start walking for a while in Florida, so I was like a 3.5 hour round trip because I'm having to walk like a tortoise. Very slow. Hip is still hurting, but it's more my lower back once I start walking for a while. Almost choke myself. Did manage to grab 4 out of the 5 88 centers that Wally had left on the shelf. Yeah, so I was nice. There were 5, and I left 1 behind. I hate when people clear the whole shelf out on me. And I'm sure they probably have some more that they can stock from somewhere in the back room. So, without further ado, I apologize greatly. My sink still has all that hair dye in there. Opening this Wally box now. Alicia, hope your day gets better. I'm sorry, or your weekend. Feel the struggle, girl. Holiday season, a lot of people love it. I hate it personally because it seems like it's all about cash driven now instead of what the original purpose is supposed to be. People are being rude as hell to each other when this is supposed to be that lovely, you know, time of the year when everybody's nice. Ow. I think I just cut my lip. That hurt. And, yeah, it's just been that kind of a day, couple months, whatever. Get my junky old piece of paper out here that I use 6 billion times. It's also got hair dye on it. I don't know if I can. I need to just put a new piece of paper up here. Lazy bitch. Hang on. Walkies, walkies. Mama's driving me nuts. I come back in the house and she calls herself dust mopping the floor and then she's going to sweep. Or I mean real mop, like wet mop. Well, any of you that have seen a janitor in any place in the world use a dust mop, it's that big fuzzy looking mop that you keep on the ground and you just swivel it to keep the dirt and the hair and stuff in front of it. She keeps just trying to use it like a broom, like a push broom, and shaking it out and pushing it, and then she keeps wondering why the swivel part is getting stuck. We've been through that discussion like 40 times in 7 years. I don't want to have it today. Ew, I thought this was a clean piece of paper, but it is a little bit stained. All right, so give me a second, guys. I'm going to flip this camera. Okay, and in sadder news, my screen is completely shattered. I think I mentioned that earlier. This is the Wally that I just opened from the package right there. I don't know why it became a thing on the internet that you have to, like, show that you're using a clean bear test. Here is the flash on, so you all can see there is no line. And there's my little desiccant packet that I'll add to the pile. Here's my dropper, and it's not as concentrated as I was hoping for FMU, but not much I can do about that, y'all. It is what it is. It was a 4.5 hour hold, so I'm gonna go ahead and got this weird thing that I always feel like the HCG settles somewhere, so I have to stir it up, but it's not true. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and put my drops on here. 1, 2, 3. Me personally, I usually put a 4th drop if it looks like it's absorbing super fast. If the urine is like apple cider where it's so dark yellow it's disgusting, usually I only need 3 drops because it definitely will not go all the way down in the well like it did right there. Do you need me to send Lassie? Timmy's in the well? It's probably beyond your age group, but anyway, there it is going across. Let me move this pee-pee cup before I end up spilling that joker somewhere. I don't want it. It's been so klutzy lately. Yesterday while I was walking, I did have some stomach cramping, like uterine cramping, like you would get before your period, but nothing. No spotting, no nothing, which is good. And then again, today I had hot flashes, like bad, from early morning all the way through late morning. So I'll come back to that in a second. Let me come over here. And these are the OPKs that I took, so I'm just going to do a recap really quickly. So that one was negative up top, 1117. 1118 was near positive. I just couldn't hold my wee any longer. And then you can see it clearly went back negative on the 19th. I have been using the progesterone cream that I showed you guys in an earlier video I got from GNC. Don't have a price on it anymore, but it wasn't cheap. That's today's test, but I'm going to show you, and I'm sorry you probably can't see the lines anymore on these because they have been just sitting in the bathroom getting exposed to humidity and stuff in the shower, but that was the 12-1, which does have a very, very, very faint second on the test. That was 12-2. It's a little bit stronger there. Then I did a Frere on 12-2, and I don't know why it had a dotted test line. You have to ask the Frere folks about that, but you can see, hopefully, there is a second line there. Phone won't focus for crap, I'm sorry. got dropped at Walmart while I was trying to check out the other day and shattered the screen totally. This was 12.3, and that one was not much different than the one on 12.2. It's very faint Wally World, and this was my second first signal out of the box of 2. I didn't have any more left, so let me get past that glare spot. Work with me. Pain in the butt, LG. Alright, so there's the one from 12.2, and there's the one from 12.3, or sorry, 12.4. So it is a little bit darker. And then today's test is still percolating, so I will be back. Alright, y'all. Nothing groundbreaking, unfortunately, despite me using progesterone cream twice a day. I think I am going to switch to doing it 3 times a day. And that one was diluted on the 3rd, I know for sure, because I drank a lot of water. But I'm still not impressed by the one on the 4th, because it's not looking a whole lot darker compared to the one on the 2nd. So I don't know what to say, y'all. I'll give it a few more days, and then I will put one of these bad boys to test again. I'm aggravated right now. Anyway, like, subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you for following me. Bye.